What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today we're going to be viewing this brand new 2021 Forest River Impression Model 280RL. RL for rear living, so sleeping room mostly for two, possibly three or four, just really depending on the size of your guest. And right now I've got all the slides closed in to show you what it looks like while going down the road. And while I've got them closed, I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like inside real quick. You're not going to have room to access your refrigerator with all the slides closed, but you can still get to your restroom to avoid utilizing some of the public restrooms while going down the road. So we'll start on the outside before heading inside, going over the different weights, dimensions, and specs of the unit. So let's get started. Coming at you 35 feet, 3 inches in length with 3 total slides, dry weight of 9,278 pounds. And speaking of weight, gross vehicle weight rating, 12,025 pounds. So definitely check the load and tow capacity of your vehicle before purchasing this model here. One gel coat fiberglass front cap with the automotive grade windshield, allowing for that much more natural light to come into the bedroom. And speaking of lights, the docking light on the front definitely does assist you with helping find your camper in the campground at nighttime or with docking. Hitch weight on this unit here, 1,825 pounds, which is resting on a 4-point fully automatic leveling system. All the controls tucked nicely away inside of the water management front pass-through storage compartment area. All the controls located right up here. And check out the water management system, how they've got everything nicely organized, even a place for you to winterize your camper. That goes right inside the winterizer, the bottle there, and just sucks up into all the lines for the winter. 50 amp power connection, 6-gallon gas and electric hot water heater. And one thing Impression has done is they try to make it easier, more friendly for people who want to carry these bottles. So 2 20-pound bottles compared to some of the bigger ones at 30 pounds. But if you want to upgrade the bottles to 30s, you have the room. And here's a good shot of the front storage compartment, which does house the spare tire. The underbelly on this model here is fully enclosed. And it's going to have the new drop-in system. These are 4x8 sheets. So if you've ever had to work on one of these models in the past where it's been one long continuous underbelly enclosure, you'll definitely appreciate those new 4x8 sheets. Here on the main side of the unit, you're looking at one fully electric 14-foot awning. And all the awnings on the market nowadays have some sort of LED lights. These are white in color. I hope you can see what they look like on this sunny day. But while we're here, let me point out the windows. The blackout shades inside have a high white back, which will help reflect all that heat, keeping it out of the coach and not in. Friction hinge on the entry door, which will help on a high wind day like today. And this is the solid step entry step that does flip inside the door, and I've got them up to show you how easy they are to lower. And they've got the nicer adjustable pins, so by simply pressing of a button, that leg will go down, creating one solid surface. You do have the bigger grab handle for the entry door here, which is super nice. Goodyear tires all the way around the coach. There's another shot of that rear leveling jack there. But coming around to the rear of the coach, you're going to have a fully walkable roof, and you can get to that walkable roof by means of that rear mounted ladder. 250-pound low capacity on that ladder there. Blindside camera prep. Those are additional, but we can provide those here at Camper Kingdom. And another shot of that sliding style framed window. 2-inch receiver on the bottom. 300-pound low capacity, so this is not for pulling a trailer, more of a luggage rack or a bike rack. So once again, not for pulling a trailer. All the slides, the side walls on this model are fully laminated. That is a good sound. That's the sound you want to hear. We're looking for a good quality coach. Coming around, you're going to have all the sewer connections on one side. You're going to have 2 different connections, so you're going to need possibly 3 different hoses. One gray, one black, and another gray handle there. It's a possibility of 3 different sewer lines in order to hook this model up all at once. So before heading inside, I wanted to climb up on the roof and show you this PVC material, the new King antenna, but also to talk about the 2 air conditioning units. Both of these units are racetrack together, so fully duct. One's a 15K one's a 13.5, and also check out the 100-watt solar panel on the roof, coming pretty much standard on all the 21 models, but I think they're transitioning from the 21s to 22, and this is going to be a standard option in the 22 series because this is the roof of a 21 model and no solar on those. So this is the sign that the factories are transitioning over to something new for the 2022 models. Here inside model 280RL, 3 total slides, and 2 of these slides opposing here the rear of the coach, giving you about 20 feet of walk around space for you and all of your guests. Sleeping room for mainly for 2, possibly 3 or 4, because that is a sleeper sofa, and I will pull that out closer towards the end, showing you how much move around space you're gonna have. 5'11" on your slide boxes here, so if you're a taller individual like myself, watch your head when sitting at the Thomas Paine Collection and you go to stand up. Manual recliners, additional storage in the middle of cup holders, blackout shades on all the windows in the coach, and in the slide box here they've added the valance on both sides of the windows, preventing that sunlight from peeking its way through. The table on the model is a freestanding table and chairs, and they've added the additional leaflet for additional space there, but you only notice 2 chairs because the impression lineup comes with an ottoman, and normally it's placed over here, but at the moment I've placed it over here. Additional storage inside of the ottoman, but it's really cool because you can just come back, kick your legs up at the end of a long day. Additional counter space on both sides, 110 outlets, 12-volt chargers also provided. Blackout shades continue, but there's no valance in the windows on these models here. Additional storage up above, and while I'm up here, let's go ahead and do a sound quality test on the air conditioning units. Up above, I pointed out that one is a 15K and the other one is a 13.5, but both of the units are racetrack together. So if you got this one on, it's going to blow in the master area and same back into this area here. 50-inch flat screen TV, sound bar, an electric fireplace producing around 5,000 BTUs of heat, but if you don't camp in the winter, you can turn the heat off to this coach, the fireplace, and just use the lights to help set the mood for your guests that are maybe sleeping inside of the main rear living area here. All electric, Furrion, 10 cubic foot refrigerator. And at the time and date of making this video, here's my sales price of $49,995, and this model has an MSRP of $62. Let me get it to focus. $62,574. So check us out at camperkingdom.com for all of our current inventory and pricing and availability for this model here. Press membrane countertops, and what this is this Formica with a heated hard plastic material over the countertop, wrapping the edges, creating a nice solid countertop. That way if you have any spills or incidents on the counters, it's not going to get in the seams, causing these countertops to swell. Stainless steel drop-in sink with additional pots and pan dryer there. Residential faucet and some storage space on the other side of the island here. Standard, RV type oven here with a 3-hour burner. Nothing special with the oven, maybe room for a couple of pizzas and the matching drawer on the bottom. But this is one cool thing I want to point out, is all the pantry space on this coach. Double door, I wouldn't quite call it a walk-in pantry, but floor to ceiling, so you're going to need a stepping stool to reach all the way up there to get to these additional storage here. Magnetic latches to hold it up, motion activated light, pantry. Tons of room for you and all of your stuff. More of a full-time feature to have such a pantry of this size. Really cool to have, and it even added the chalkboard paint on the back of the door, so maybe you can make a grocery list. And one thing I don't know if I pointed out or not, but the coach does have heated holding tanks on this model here. So the extended season packaging, off-grid package, just an all-around really good mid-profile kind of unit. Before heading into the bedroom area, I need to point out where all the slide operations, the light switches, the tank heater switches, everything located inside of the hallway. So all those controls right here as soon as you walk into the door. Both of the thermostats for the front and the rear right here, and another set of controls for the fully automatic leveling system. So heading inside the main bedroom area, you're going to have a north to south queen size bed. 60 by 80 are the dimensions, and check out the amount of walk around space you're going to have. Not too shabby for a mid-profile 96-inch main body construction camper. You've got a really good amount of walk around space all the way throughout. Possibly room about a 32-inch TV. And while we're here, go ahead and check out a sound quality test for that second air conditioner. That's not a whisper quiet, but I assure you it's not too shabby at all. Additional closet at the foot of the bed for either additional shelving or hanging space, or possibly room connections for a stackable washer and dryer, which can be provided here at Camper Kingdom. We do provide all of your additional accessories here as well. Blackout shades all the way throughout the master bedroom area, and again, that automotive grade windshield in the front, you can either black it out, but I really like all the amount of natural light it does produce inside of this unit here. And speaking of storage space, I forgot to point out the additional storage underneath the queen size bed there as well. Here in the bathroom area, you met with a 2-piece plastic shower, 36 by 27. The ceiling height in the bathroom is 6'7", and you're gonna have a little step up to get into the shower, but with it being a flush mounted shower, you're gonna have a lot of headroom. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and let me point out the shower curtain on this particular model. It's more of a plastic material, and it is an accordion style, so it locks in place. So I would highly recommend, once you're finished showering, go ahead and open that back up to allow that water to dry. But with it having a small step up and a ceiling height of 6'7", you're gonna have a ton of headroom for all of your taller guys like myself. I'm 6'2", and as you can tell, I'm not inside the dome. A really good amount of headroom for all your taller guys. Porcelain foot flush toilet, pressed membrane countertops, a little bit of storage space underneath, towel rack, GFI breaker, and a little medicine cabinet also provided for you there. So now I have it laid out in its full sleeping arrangement. I have the ottoman moved back over here to the table to show you the seating room for 4. 1, 2, the ottoman's room for 2, and with the sleeper sofa pulled out, about the size of a full-size bed, sleeping room for 2 more possible adults there. Still have room to recline one of your recliners, and I just cannot get over the size of the pantry this coach here has offered for you guys. So tell me what you guys think of the pantry in this model here. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Tell me down below, what is your favorite model? What's your favorite floor plan that you want to see more of? For pricing and availability for this model, I'll leave a link in the description. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, come see us.